Hey guys, welcome to your reading. This is going to be a timeless reading for like what should you focus on right now? What energy are you giving off? And yes, do you like my spooky nails? I got like spider webs. I don't know if they're good, but this is the closest I've ever been to pre-planning Halloween festivities. So, regardless if you're watching this when it's Halloween time, this might resonate for you. Hey guys, welcome to this pick a card reading. This is going to be what should you focus on right now. I tried to leave this open, so just take what applies, let the rest fly. If you feel drawn more than one group, feel free to do that and go ahead and pick your pile. Let's hop into it. So group 1. Okay, group 1, you got the 6 of Swords, Virgo. We'll start there. What I'm picking up, guys, is the Six of Swords can talk about leaving, coming out of or heading out of a difficult situation. For some of you guys, you could have been in your head a lot. And that energy of being in your head, man, it can suck because it can create anxiety. It can feel like you can't really trust your own mental space. And it's like no matter how things might feel on the outside, if you're feeling like some people might this is just coming up. Some of you could be feeling insecure, but actually like not looking like it. So it's like the energy of like you had like a terrible morning and people don't perceive it that way because of the way you look. Some of you guys, it could be how you dress, the things like you have in your hair or the jewelry. For others of you, I'm seeing that it's like tattoos. But it's almost like maybe some of you guys are outwardly creative and it's come from being able to channel difficult times, but I'm definitely seeing if you've been going through anything that seems like there I go, another freaking mountain that I've overcome, another freaking challenge. And the crazy thing is, if things, I know this might sound terrible or it might feel thick if you're in it, but if you're going through challenges and you keep going through challenges, but then you're still able to go through challenges, it's almost as if every challenge, no matter if you're experiencing it twice or if it feels like you're experiencing it twice, you can never do anything twice. And I heard that quote. It's like you can never do anything twice. Now you can perform the same action, but you are now a different version of yourself when you experience them. So there's something about being able to come out of challenges. It's a strength of yours that you might need in this next season. And with the Virgo energy coming up, sorry I haven't been showing any of the cards just because the message is so strong, guys. But you see how she's like, the Virgo archetype represents the Virgin. So it can talk about maybe some of you guys have been in cycles for so long that it feels a little uncomfortable. Like, so maybe before in the past you were insecure about your body, just for example, but you lost the weight. And you're like, people are like, oh my gosh, you look so good, but you're kind of like bashful. For some of you guys, that's just an example, but maybe you've been in like a lot of relationships that didn't pan out. Because you see how she's like walked across the bridge, but it's almost like your higher self has been guiding you. And I think it's really driven by your feminine energy, regardless of your gender. So your feminine energy is kind of like that creative spark, that curiosity for something new. And it's like I'm just feeling like creative opportunities coming up for this group. And I know this wasn't like a work reading. This was kind of like what to focus on right now. So it might resonate differently for others, but I'm seeing like a boost of energy. Some of you guys, it could be like you're in a situation and just almost feels like a breath of fresh air where you are now compared to what you've been through. And it's kind of like if you're used to living in a state of traumatic events, and I've been there. Oh my goodness. It was like one thing after another. Then my car broke down and then I got in an accident. Then my boyfriend cheated on me. Then it's like my grandpa's in the hospital. And this is like a true example, you know? And that was just like a fraction of the issues. But it just felt like that. And sometimes you can accidentally get used to that being real life. It's like you think that's your whole world, but your higher self is coming through in this reading. And it's like, nah, there's more to the story. Like there's actually a lot of things you haven't experienced. A lot of things. And for your oracle, you guys got to change habits. I must replace them with something else. And trust the process. Be patient and enjoy the journey. And here she's going on a journey. But how I'm interpreting this is that you guys have changed. I'm seeing it more so if you guys have already changed your habits. And because you've made those habits, it made you high enough to the frequency of your higher self where you're getting these impulses, or you're feeling like you're having a little bit of divine assistance. It's actually almost coming through like your higher self is trying to get you to get, like, come on, hurry up, there's better. Because this next chapter for you guys is going to be very anti-stressful. It's going to be very peaceful. It's going to feel like the universe is giving you a big hug and just allowing you to rest for a bit. And so I believe that it's coming from those little habits, those little things you do. It could be like your morning routine, or just getting dressed for the day and putting your energy and effort into your job, and like showing up for yourself or others. And it's like, even if you're sad, doing it anyways. Like, if you've been doing any of that, watch, oh my goodness, this next chapter, guys, is going to be so sweet. It's going to feel so nourished in the heart space. And you know, it's going to be different for everyone, but the divine wants you to just trust the process. So if you haven't gone through those things or made those adjustments with your habits, it's a great time to start. But I'm seeing that most of you guys have, and you're about to see what the other side of the process is. Because, you know, people are like, trust the process, it gets better. And they're speaking from their healed perspective. But actually trusting the process, it's like maybe some of you guys have been in that trust place for a long time, and now you're entering into what's on the other side of the process, group one. So this is a lot of peace of mind, so much coming through. It's going to be different for all of you guys, but allow yourself to be surprised by the universe. If you haven't experienced that, this is going to be one of those times, and you're going to realize that this is actually what life could be like. It's not what you've been living as a previous existence with certain lessons that you repeated multiple times as different versions of yourself to master it. So congratulations, group one, you've done the freaking work. So group one, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you know, you can hit me in the link in the bio, or if you're watching this, it's down below. And if you'd like to support me, you can buy your girl a coffee, share this with a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, this is group two for all of you guys. This is group two. So I haven't seen the cards yet. We got Aquarius energy in the house with a Fool. We have Aries, Libra. Guys, it's very similar to group one in a different way. You guys have left something behind. You guys have literally done that shadow work. Group two, you have done that shadow work. And when I say shadow work, I mean the ugly shit, like forgiving your parents, or walking away from relationships that don't serve you, or allowing a tower to be completely swept away, not trying to pick up the ashes of some stuff. Like, y'all not playing. Y'all done come too far. Like, that's the energy I'm picking up. Like, I done come too motherfucking far. And you're about to enter into a portal. Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart, but I'm definitely seeing like the Lionsgate portal could have opened up something for you guys. So if you're following me or not, I did a reading for the Lionsgate portal for my moon group, but something about that opened up a new reality for you. And I'm feeling like you're so grounded in what you know. Like, even if you don't know it on a conscious level, group two, you're so grounded in what you believe could be possible. Like, you guys have let go of so much. And like, if you're not at this stage yet, I fucking swear you guys are so determined. Like, so determined. I feel like you've ascended your natural nature in some way, because Aquarius talks about, like, you know, being up in the sky and being very like alien like, or astronaut, out of this world, you know, not like everybody else. But what I'm seeing is so much that it's like the dreams that you believed were possible, you're making doorways for them. Some of you guys could be seeing ladders. Like, sometimes that will come up in dreams, but it's almost like every inch of the mother freaking way you were with you, it's almost like you're gonna turn around and you're going to see that every single thing that you went through, so similar to group one, but in a different way, every single thing that you went through has actually been inching you forward, even when you perceived it to be backwards. I'm telling you guys, it's like, are you ever really ready? It's like that type of energy. Like, are you ever really ready? But the truth is, yes, fuck yes. Because you guys answer the call. And being ready has nothing to do with just your emotions alone. Like, do you feel worthy? You guys have taken those steps. is so much enlightenment from this group. There's so much crown chakra energy. Some of you guys could have moved or will be manifesting some sort of movement. It seems like new territory. So this could, if this is work related, it could be like a new job, but there's a new environment that you're, for a lot of you guys, that you're creating. You're creating it because you've actually taken those steps. So if it feels out of the blue or like a really great opportunity, just know that it's almost like you have created it, not even knowing it. So this is just a natural next step. It's like all the things you've been doing have actually been adding up to something, every little step. And so what I'm seeing here with Libra energy, like you guys are looking really good. Like I think this is like such a great description of Libra, because Libra's all about that Venus energy. Like Libras know they cute, okay? I ain't met one Libra, okay? that weren't like, they might not vocalize it, but Libra, there's always something about Libra energy that they know. They just know they're charming, and they know they have that, like, it's like you guys are looking so beautiful right now. And it's like this, I'm seeing it more as this next chapter. It could be around Libra season or Aries season whenever you're watching this, but it's interesting because Libra and Aries are opposite signs. Okay? And we're in Libra season when I'm recording this, but regardless of that, Libra is the energy of being able to be able to be balanced in connections. But I'm seeing it as like, this is future energy, and it's almost like where you're going. It's like it's more than a glow up, honey. This is more than a glow up, okay? Don't call this a glow up. This is I don't even know what to call it, but call it next level. This is the new life. This is a new life. This is a new life, guys. This reading has turned out so crazy because I just left it open, and I'm so glad I did. This next chapter is the fruits of your ambition. I'm gonna say that shit again. This next chapter is the fruits of, see, I already forgot it, of your dedication is what I said. See, I lost it. Sometimes downloads come, but if you're watching it, you obviously know what I said. But all I'm trying to express is that this next chapter is like some people might have thought that you spent a lot of time alone. So if some of you guys have been alone for a while, you're going to be manifesting in like a new social circle because you're in a new environment. So whether this is location or just like on a status level, the people that you're interacting with are abundant as well. And so you will feel comfortable being in your own uniqueness. How you wear your hair, how you dress, how you feel about your body. Embracing parts of yourself that you consider to be very attractive. And it's like, I'm just seeing this as another chapter. And yes, you'll still have work, and yes, you'll still have responsibilities, but it's in a way where you thoroughly enjoy what you do, and it ties so much into your life that it's just like, it's very seamless. But you've earned this. You've actually done steps towards this. And so for your oracle card, we have, my belief is my reality. Change my belief, I'll change my reality. And I was talking about environment, but this looks like a totally different reality. She's on Earth here, but look at that ladder leading there. It's like, so be very mindful of, I feel like you guys have changed your belief systems. And even if you weren't vocalizing it to everyone, your life's gonna reflect that. So if you're like, I don't know, I haven't done anything, I don't have any goals right now, I don't know what you're talking about, this is an invitation to you to manifest your own reality, because you chose this reading. It means you're on that frequency. So some people in this reading are going to be in the beginning of it, where they haven't really been as intentional, and they start to after this reading because they want to manifest something. Then we'll have those who've actively been manifesting. So it will be broken down according to your own personal story, but just, you guys have a very attractive energy, very sensual energy, very attractive, very creative, very just very attractive. This group's very attractive. And so it's like, now you're going to be around others that you have attracted with your attractive ass. Okay. So that was your reading. We're done. If you'd like to book a reading, the link is in the bio or underneath. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you'd like to support me, you can buy me a coffee, or you can share this with a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, it's group 3. If you chose this is group 3. So I haven't seen the cards. Oh my goodness. Group 3, you're seeing something differently. It's almost like you're seeing through the illusion. Some of you guys have been trying to manifest something, a balance. So it's kind of like coming through as like a work-life balance, a new life, but it has something to do with the number three. You could have been seeing three, but that element is coming in so strong. More than balance. It's almost like there's three things you want, or three areas of life, or something about the number three, which can represent creativity, can represent the sign of Gemini, communication. So some of you guys could be opening, seeing, it's almost like there's something that you've wanted to come into fruition, but you haven't quite been able to attain it yet, but you've gotten glimpses of this new thing, and it's like you're about to go through a portal. I don't see that you're through it yet. It's much bigger than you realize. Like, it's much bigger than you realize. Like 2 times the amount that you thought was the biggest thing is coming through. And it's almost like your sacral chakra has been leading the way. And your sacral chakra is the orange one. It deals with our sexuality, our creativity, all of those things, that feminine energy. I don't know if it's technically a feminine chakra, but that's how I interpret it. But it's almost like that has been leading the way. Also, when you're in a high frequency, you get glimpses of it. Very, like a lot of glimpses of it. And what I'm feeling here is like, there's definitely some sort of communication coming through. It could be with an air sign, but what I'm seeing is you guys, I don't know, I'm just getting kind of emotional. Like you guys have gotten so close to something that it's really hard to describe what it is. So it's different for each person, but honestly, I can't even tell you which realm it's in. It could be in location, is what I'm seeing. Some of you guys could have like some very unique tattoos, just that's just random, but it just came through. But like it has something to do with a different environment. Like all of these are the same, I swear. So because my collective is very small right now, so it's very much condensed, or whenever you're watching this, it's very condensed. So these readings are definitely on point, like with my collective. So all of these ones are coming out very similar so far. But what I'm seeing here is that like it's almost like you're not going to be able to, what you're looking to manifest, you're not going to be able to figure out exactly how it comes through, but it has something to do with environment, has something to do with where you are. And it's like you guys are going through, I feel like this group has probably come extremely far compared to the other groups. So I feel like some of you guys might have chosen other groups. I'm just picking that up, but it's almost like you've been through the valley, you've been through this, and there's like a big bridge, definitely a big bridge that you're crossing, but it's something to do with your environment. It could be doing with where you live, who you know in that area. Some of you guys could be earth signs, but I'm definitely, especially Capricorns coming through heavy, but you're walking through some sort of portal. And I just said Capricorn. We have Saturn right here, and this is the planet that rules Capricorn. And he's just giving off such a wise vibe. Such a freaking wise vibe. And there's just a lot of change coming here. There's so much blue. You guys chose the blue crystal, but there's some of you guys, you need to look up your Saturn sign, because a lot of times, and this is why it's making sense. Okay, this has kind of been a little strange reading. So with this energy, your Saturn placement in astrology is where there has been intentional struggle. Intentional. And you guys have come very far. Like y'all, I feel like y'all, like I feel like you guys have surpassed like everyone. Like you've surpassed so many people. And it's like Saturn represents where there's intentional obstacles that we have to almost like dive into the storm. So some of you guys might have felt like in your life you've dove directly into some bullshit. Like directly into conflict. And you felt like you're on the right track somehow. You're like, I'm wiser than this. Like I know more than this. But why am I manifesting chaos in the past energy? And you've done some true healing, especially with this. It says true healing happens when I give myself permission to heal. You guys have truly given yourself permission to heal. And that's why what's coming through is Saturn's blessings. I don't think I've ever done a reading on Saturn's blessings, because Saturn, the reason why it's challenging is for us to kind of like go for gold. But you guys, it's literally like, it's really intense. You guys you're about to receive Saturn's blessings. A lot of people talk about Jupiter because Jupiter is what you're naturally good at, but Saturn's like winning gold. It's like Grammy. It's like Oscar. It's big. It's really big, and it's like you're right at that portal. Like I feel like the next within the next moon cycle or around Aquarius season, I'm seeing some big shifts. For some of you guys, it could be Capricorn season, but what I'm seeing here, guys, is that the scale of success that you're going to achieve. And I know this is typically the king of air, but I'm just channeling right now. Like, I got to say it how it is. Um, what you're manifesting is 2 times bigger than what you thought could be. Like, it's like you thought something could be this big, and then imagine that, like, okay, no, actually, I really feel like I can achieve this, and times that by 2. Times that by freaking 2, group 3. I freaking swear. Some of you could have chose group 2, but it's like you don't it's like the divine, it's almost like your guides aren't letting me see what it is, because you are going to be surprised. Mark my words, you will be surprised, group 3, by Saturn's blessings, by why you went through this and why you went through that, because it's like a whole nother world. It's almost like the next feeling is going to feel like you've been living in the Matrix your whole life and you made it out the fucking game, or like Maze Runner. It's like you actually see what another world could be like, and you have no freaking idea. And I really feel like you guys have given yourself permission to heal. I'm going to pull one more card for group 3 because this is really exciting. Okay. 10 of fucking cups, what I say. 6 of pentacles. Stacks on stacks. This is a teacher, in my opinion. This is someone who's balanced. This is someone who is, some of you guys could be put in a position to actually help others. Like, that's the type of financial gain. They're just going to let me know it has to do with finances and with family. Some of you guys could be getting married, kids outside, like property, like, but the 10 of Cups is like the most emotionally happy I think a person could be. Loved ones, it's emotional happiness, not just the success of money. This is like, so that's what they're telling me. I'm going to leave it alone. I just had to see because I'm nosy. Okay, group 3, this was amazing. Ugh. My heart is so full. I'm sending you guys so much love. Let me know. Come back and tell me what's going on. But anyways, if you'd like to book a personal reading, all my information is the link in the bio or below. Or if you'd like to buy me a coffee or refer a friend, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.